Welcome to The Explainer. If you're stuck in that endless, just utterly exhausting daily grind, struggling to finally get your side hustle or business off the ground, what if I told you that transitioning from an overworked employee to a highly successful entrepreneur doesn't actually require a 100-hour work week anymore? It really doesn't. It just requires the right toolkit. So today, we're opening up the Ultimate 2026 Creator Playbook. And we're going to look at the exact futuristic AI workflows that are generating brilliant business ideas, managing productivity plans, and utilizing autonomous automation strategies to literally build empires from a single laptop.
But before we even touch the tech, 70. Why start with this random number? Well, because holding 70% of your viewers in the very first second is the absolute minimum retention metric required to make a short go viral today. 70%. Attention is literally the most expensive currency we have right now, and if your content or your brand can't hold it for a single second, your business just won't survive. It's that simple. Okay, let's dive into this. To capture that fleeting human attention without completely burning yourself out, you cannot rely on manual labor. Are your workflows truly ready for the 2026 AI landscape? Because if you're still out there manually researching, writing, and designing, you're already behind. To become that successful entrepreneur, we absolutely have to transition from the old-school manual hustle to automated, intelligent tech.
Phase 1, the 2026 AI Intelligence Engine. This right here is the foundational brain of our entire operation.
So we're looking at a super powerful dual-engine approach to generate our business ideas and productivity plans. On one side, you've got ChatGPT 2026. This is your agentic automation powerhouse. It handles autonomous problem solving, writes entire code bases, and actually maps out your daily execution strategies. But then on the flip side, we have Google's Notebook LM. And Notebook LM provides grounded, deep research based strictly on the documents you upload. That means zero hallucinations and exact verifiable citations. You basically use ChatGPT to build the business logic and Notebook LM to research your market with absolute precision.
And the output from Notebook LM? That's where the magic really happens for a solo entrepreneur. Look at these features. You can upload just a single PDF of market research, and running totally in the background, Notebook LM autonomously generates an entire suite of content formats. We're talking podcast-style audio overviews with 2 AI hosts debating your topic. It uses Gemini, Imagen, and Veo to render fully animated cinematic 4K video explainers. It creates mind maps to visualize your business plan and even gives you editable slide decks. It is like having an entire content agency running autonomously from one single uploaded document. Crazy, right?
Moving right along to Phase 2, designing with Magic Studio. We're taking all that heavy data and shifting gears into visual rendering.
Canva has really evolved into this hyper-advanced visual suite. Take Magic Switch 3.0, for example. It can take that whiteboard business plan you just made and instantly transform it into a formatted summary email or even a translated blog post. Then there's Magic Media, which can now synthesize 4K video clips up to 60 seconds long with hyper-realistic lighting. But my absolute favorite for staying on brand as an entrepreneur is Brand Voice AI. It acts as this enterprise-grade gatekeeper, enforcing your exact tone, style, and colors across hundreds of bulk-created assets in literally seconds.
And this really brilliantly illustrates why experts are calling Canva the ubiquitous operating system for visual communication. You see, Canva uses a sophisticated backend orchestrator called Canva Shield. It handles all these incredibly heavy, complex AI compute tasks, like routing to OpenAI's GPT-5 or Runway's Gen 3, but keeps the front-end user experience totally accessible and simple. You really don't need a degree in computer science to make enterprise-grade marketing materials anymore.
Next up, Phase 3, crafting holographic neon aesthetics. Because to really stop the scroll and build a recognizable brand, your content needs a very specific premium look. If you want to lock in that glowing, high-end cyberpunk city vibe across all your brand assets, these hex codes are your absolute secret weapons. Indigo serves as your deep dark background. Then you punch it up with cyan, that's 00FFBB, and electric pink, FF0055. Using these exact codes creates a visual pattern interrupt that just screams futuristic innovation to your audience.
And hey, if you want to take those colors and create a breathtaking holographic text effect for your videos, you don't need to be a Hollywood editor or suffer through hours of manual keyframing. Just pop open Adobe After Effects and follow these rapid-fire steps. Step 1, add the turbulent displace effect. Set the amount to 20 and size to 30 for just a subtle little wobble. Step 2,
Apply Venetian blinds at 90 degrees to get those classic digital scan lines. And step 3, add deep glow to make those cyan and pink colors really radiate. In like 3 minutes, you've got a custom premium hologram effect that makes your brand look like $1,000,000.
All right, phase 4, viral YouTube Shorts hooks. Now that we look good, we have to master the psychology of stopping the scroll in that critical first 1-second window.
The best hooks don't just happen by accident. They're carefully engineered using these 4 psychological triggers. First, curiosity gaps. Force the brain to seek out missing information. FOMO, or the fear of missing out, makes viewers terrified they'll be left behind if they don't learn your secret. Pattern interruption breaks the visual flow of their feed, jolting them awake. And social proof shows them that thousands of others already find this valuable. When you weave these together into your first second, the human brain literally cannot help but pause.
Here's an incredibly powerful real-world example of a hook that uses these triggers perfectly. I was today years old when, this phrase is just brilliant. It instantly establishes common ground with the viewer. You're admitting you just learned something too. And it builds massive anticipation because the viewer immediately wants to know what shocking fact they've also been missing out on their entire life.
But remember, a hook is both what they read and what they hear. Your text hook should be 3 to 7 bold words placed right in the top third of the frame so it doesn't get blocked by the interface, like the like and comment buttons. Meanwhile, your verbal hook, which you're actually saying out loud, should be 5 to 10 punchy words delivered with really high energy that instantly fulfills the promise of the text. They have to work together perfectly.
Which brings us to phase 5, the ultimate creator workflow. This is exactly how the struggling worker finally breaks free by connecting all these isolated AI tools into one seamless, autonomous plan. Let's map out your new daily pipeline. You start with NotebookLM to autonomously conduct deep research and generate your scripts. Then, you feed that strategy into ChatGPT 2026 to handle the agentic automation, code your landing pages, and schedule out your tasks. After that, you push those concepts into Canva Magic Studio to bulk generate your 4K visuals and formatting. Next, drop those assets into After Effects to apply your custom hologram and neon brand styling. And finally, push it all out for distribution, using expertly engineered 1-second hooks for massive reach.
Which leaves us with this final thrilling question. If this 2026 toolkit can autonomously research, design, code, and edit for you, what is the only limit left for your business? I'll tell you, it's not time, it's not resources. The only limit left is your imagination and your willingness to step out of the daily grind and actually take control. I really hope this explainer gave you the exact blueprint you need to start building your empire today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.